Hey everyone, welcome to Intuitive Gems. In this video, I'm going to do a money, abundance, wealth, prosperity reading for the sign of Capricorn for April 2019. I'm feeling drawn to use two decks, so I'm going to use two tarot decks, and then at the end of the reading, I'm going to pull a oracle card. This is my Eternal Crystals Oracle deck, so I will use that at the end, but let's go ahead and get started with the tarot cards. Now, I've already been doing readings for some of the other signs, and I've been getting a recurring theme as it relates to money, wealth, prosperity, abundance. And that recurring theme has been responsibility. And a lot of us, need to look into being a little bit more responsible with our finances, with our spending, and how we are, I guess, how we're interacting with our relationship with money. So I'm going to start off with my Spellcaster's Tarot deck. So Capricorn, what are the messages for you for the month of April 2019 as it relates to wealth, finances, prosperity, abundance, money, and all that good stuff? You saw a couple of cards flew out. We've got the Page of Cups and also the Ace of Swords. Two very good cards as it relates to money, in my opinion, because this always means some type of a positive message is on the way. And then we have the Ace of Swords, which is a strong start to something new. Could be something as it relates to enterprise, maybe a side business, entrepreneurship. And the interesting thing with that Ace of Swords is that whenever I see this card, it means something starts and it takes off rather quickly. The energy just seems to really flow and things just really seem to happen. And now that I see the Ace of Pentacles, that's definitely a sign that any type of new project that you're working on or something that you're trying to get off the ground, it's definitely going to happen. It's definitely on the way. And the other nice thing about this Ace of Pentacles means that it's going to be profitable. Now, when I say profitable, that doesn't mean you're necessarily going to become an overnight millionaire, but at least you're not going to be losing money or you're going to be breaking even. And when you're first starting a business, that's always a very good thing. So we have a positive message coming through for you as it relates to money, finances, and that could be anything. I mean, maybe you've been waiting for a settlement. Maybe you get word that you've got a raise coming at work. Maybe someone is messaging you saying, hey, I'm going to pay back that money that you owe. Maybe your loans have been discharged. Who knows? But you're definitely going to be getting a good message as it relates to your money sometime in April. That's very, very exciting. Okay. Now we have the Lover's card in reverse. We also have the Queen of Cups in reverse, and then we have Judgment right side up. Now, this Lover's card means some type of a partnership could hinder things. It doesn't necessarily mean that something's going to fail, but it could be a partnership, or the message that is on the way could be a message that is not directly for you, but it affects you in some way. So let's say maybe you have a spouse or a significant person. Maybe you got a message, or that person gets a message saying, oh, they owe thousands of dollars in back back taxes. Well, because it's your spouse, it's a message that may or may not affect you. You know, but I'm still holding out that this is going to be a positive message. But at the same time, it's going to be a message that does affect the partnership in some way. And it doesn't necessarily mean it's going to be bad for you, but it may not be exactly what you want to hear, but it's not horrible. You know, I don't want you to think that it's going to be bad news, but it is going to be either affecting a relationship or a partnership in some way. And it may not be a love relationship. It could be a business relationship too. Now we have the Queen of Cups here. She's in reverse. Now this is always a very emotional card. And when I see her in reverse, sometimes that means that we get caught up in emotional spending. So we really have to be careful about that. Try not to let your emotions rule your decisions as it relates to money, finance, investments, business, that kind of thing. Because when we allow those emotions to kind of guide us in our decisions, sometimes it doesn't work out, or sometimes it ends up costing us more than it should have. So just be careful. Try to keep your emotions out of your financial decisions for the month of April. Now we also have the Judgment card, which means this is a card of fairness. This means a card of positive outcomes as it relates to some type of an authority. So maybe if you have a legal or a court case, you can be confident in that things are definitely going to be dealt with in a fair and honest manner. Any type of, I want to say, legal or authoritative issue, it's going to be fair, and things are going to be, the outcome is going to be done in a way that doesn't screw anybody over. Okay, it's gonna work out fairly, and it's gonna work out in a timely manner as well. So let's go ahead and see what the other cards want to tell us. Nice. Okay, so we have Temperance here. We have the World, always a good card whenever I see her. And then we have the Knight of Pentacles, okay? So when we see Temperance, that means that this, as it relates to finances, means budgeting. It means that you've been smart with your spending, or you're about to get smarter with your spending, and you've been, you know, taking care of your money in a very responsible way. You've been putting money aside for savings. You've have money put aside for fun, and maybe even you've got money put aside that you're donating or tithing with or whatever. And if you hear my dog in the background, I apologize. But Temperance is always a good card, which means you've got a very good budget and a very good plan set up. Now, the World card means that, again, everything is going to work out really, really well. This is also a card where sometimes it means that things are definitely going to take off, and it's going to be profitable, or you're going to just be having a lot of things happen unexpectedly that work out in your favor. Like if you've got a new business, maybe, you know, the local news sees you out and about and wants to do a story on you. Whenever I see the World card, it always means unexpected favor in some way. Now we have the Nine of Pentacles here, and the Knights always mean movement of some sort. So when I see this in reverse, especially as it relates to money and abundance, just be careful about where you decide to put your money, okay? Just be careful that you're not overcompensating for certain things with your finances. Now, this could be anything in life. It could be relationships. It could be maybe your health. But this is just a flow of money in a direction that doesn't need to either happen as much or as quickly as it's happening. Okay? I'm feeling like I want to pull another card for you, Capricorn. And we've got the Death card in reverse. Now, this is an interesting card to end our spread with, because this means a dramatic change. And when I see it in reverse, that's actually a good sign, because that means a major change has already taken place and you are now kind of settling into a new rhythm, a new groove, maybe some new habits. You know, it's definitely change for the better when the Death card shows up in reverse. So whatever you're doing, Capricorn, you are definitely on the right path. You're making the right decisions. You're doing the right things. And it is going to pay off. It's definitely going to be profitable for you in more ways than one. All right, let's go ahead and pull your Eternal Crystals Oracle card and see what message the crystals have for you as it relates to money, abundance, finances, and prosperity. And you got a Labradorite. Now this card is all about psychic ability, third eye chakra. Now when I see this card when this card comes up, it's always a reminder to trust your inner guidance, your intuition, because you are psychic in more ways than you think you are. You know, so if you have a hunch about something, if you're seeing something in your dreams, or you're maybe during meditation, you're having visions about something or someone, trust that. Trust that as much as you can. And I'm also getting the feeling that you're doing research about something, and when you're doing this research, it's actually giving you answers to things that you did not know about, and it's helping you make better decisions. So continue doing that research, continue doing that footwork or that leg work, continue reaching out to people to get more information that will help you in areas of wealth, finance, money, and all of that good stuff. All right, Capricorn, I hope you enjoyed this reading, and things are looking good for you in April. I'm excited to maybe hear some feedback from some of you as you let me know how things work out. All right, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you again soon.